Would you like to learn 7 tips that when consistently practiced will help you with mental and emotional clutter? Welcome to my channel. I'm Maria and I invite you to subscribe and join me for content on simple living for a healthy life. Physical clutter is easy to identify. It piles up in our home or environment and I can see it and then eliminate it or limit it. Things that take up our time also can be identified when we look at our calendars and we can control what and when we schedule. But have you ever decluttered the spaces in your home and said no to a bunch of things to free up your schedule and still feel bogged down? I know I have, and I attribute this feeling to my mental or emotional clutter. So I want to share 7 daily strategies that when I do them, I feel less stressed and mentally freer. And these practices do need to be done consistently, as with any health habits such as exercise for its benefits to work. And I will admit that at times I find them challenging to do. So pick one or more and practice them each day. So here are the 7 daily habits that I try to practice on a daily basis to declutter my mind. First, lately I find that my biggest source of my negative feelings of anger, hopelessness, and fear is from the news. I wake up each morning feeling fresh and ready to tackle my pursuits. But if I turn on the news and start feeding my mind with the feed that the internet is giving me, I can easily slip into those negative emotions. No matter which bubble we're in, there is a lot of bad news, but as humans, we want to know what is going on in our world. So I'm not asking you to stick your head in the sand, but I am suggesting that you limit your time reading or watching the news. If I watch any news, I watch at the end of the day and limit myself to 30 minutes or when I start to feel any negative emotions, whichever comes first. And it's hard to do because somehow our negative emotions are like a hungry lion that cannot be satisfied, but you must identify your feelings. Before you click on that next clip or scroll down your phone for the next hour, ask yourself, will this give me the information that will help me or just make me mad or frustrated? Remember that positive thoughts cannot come from negative thinking, and whatever we allow to shape our minds the most is what is going to influence our thoughts and feelings. Plus, my sleep is better on days where I watch less or no news. Along that note, my second tip, which I'm sure you know, but the temptation is like moths to a light.
No, Harry, no! Don't look at the light! I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
Is to limit time on social media. To me, going on social media is like snacking. A little bit is okay when it is controlled for its source and content. However, when the time spent on it keeps us from dealing with life or distracts us from getting things done, then it's like eating that whole bag of chips and not feeling good afterwards. I've been trying to limit my time on social media by allowing myself to go on it only after a day's work and after I reach my main goal. Again, I say I'm trying because it's that moth to the light attraction. Third, find moments of silence. I know that sometimes when we don't want to be distracted, we put on our headphones, and like the news, it's easy to feed ourselves a constant stream of music, podcasts, or other avenues of entertainment or information. Even if we're listening to positive sources, I think it's important to embrace those moments of silence and listen to our thoughts or the sounds in our environment and connect to ourselves or things or other people around us. Number 4. Kind of related to silence, is to allow ourselves to be bored. In a world where an endless stream of stimulation is available, being bored is treated like a disease. I remember when my kids were young, and if they uttered the dreaded words, "I'm bored," I felt responsible to alleviate this uncomfortable feeling. However, I have seen that boredom can breed creativity, so my go-to response became, go figure something out. And 10 times out of 10, they found something to do or create. So I think the same goes for us as adults. If you're feeling bored or in need of a time-filling stimulus, I encourage you to not reach for your phone, but to be in tune with your thoughts and feelings at that moment. Practice mindfulness or intentionality. But know that boredom is not a symptom of something bad. It's an opportunity to create, brainstorm, or just let yourself be. What do you think? What causes mental clutter for you? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video is helping you so far, please hit the like button and subscribe for future content. Here's my last 3 daily habits for mental clarity. The fifth strategy that I love and also helps me to get some exercise is to take a short walk outside, or if the weather or circumstance isn't ideal, to walk around my house and do some stretching or movement. Something about being outside, even for a short 10 to 20 minute walk, is a mood booster for me. And walking without headphones, this is also my moment of silence, helps to clear my mind so that I can tackle my tasks when I return. Number 6, my next strategy, which I talk about a lot, so I won't spend much time on it here, is to journal. I find that writing things down, especially sorting my feelings and emotions, is so helpful. For more tips on journaling, watch the video I made that I will link in the description below. And last, but certainly not least, and I know I've mentioned this before too, but I have to mention it here, is that my most effective strategy is to pray. I used to pray only in the morning for guidance for my day, which I still do, but lately I just find myself praying multiple times during the day, especially when I'm feeling stressed or needing clarity about something. It's like eating. It's hard to be full on one meal a day. So like eating, when I'm hungry, I pray whenever I feel I need God. So let me know your thoughts. Which of these practices do you include on a regular basis to help you declutter your mind? Or please share something that has helped you, because I'm sure we can help each other. If you're trying to understand what mental clutter is, then watch this video next and I will see you over there.